Hello, this is Kyung presenting this paper. The title of the paper is the Effects of LED Mask and Functional Cosmetics on Face Skin. It is an honor to present this paper through this opportunity. I will announce it in the following order. With the public's interest in skincare increasing over the years, many studies have been conducted on the effects of LED mask and functional cosmetics on skincare issues such as enlarged pore, excess sebum secretion. However, most studies were carried out within 4 weeks, which is a short period of time, as well as neglected factors such as age, skincare methods, and the lack reliability in their findings. Hence, based on empirical data, this study analyzed the main effects of LED mask and functional cosmetics under various conditions on facial skin over 12-week period. Results of the analysis show that the main effects of the items on facial skin under various monitored conditions are empirically significant. In current times, the pursuit of healthy and beauty, well-being, and anti-aging are becoming increasingly popular. Healthy and beautiful skin refers to a skin that serves basic normal physiological functions, has good blood circulation, is elastic and moist from sufficient nutrition, and is clear of blemish. Many studies report that LED light sources are effective in promoting biochemical reactions in cells, increasing collagen synthesis in aging skin, and reducing increased MMPs without causing direct heat damage to the skin. However, many previous studies have failed to utilize adequate validation methods in proving the observed improvement on skin. Most studies derived their results by tests that were designed with unclear goals and focal points that were conducted for just 4 weeks, which is a very limited period of time. This study conducted a test for 12 weeks with the participation of 50 persons ranging from their 20s to 50s in terms of age, in order to strengthen the validity of the collected empirical data. Also, this study aims to empirically prove the effects of LED mask and ampoules that contain plant complex extract on flushing, excess sebum hyperpigmentation, and overall glow according to various skin types. The table contents you see are typical examples of skin conditions. The explanation of face flushing, sebum, skin glow, and pigmentation explain the cause, disease, and the need for skincare. The mechanism behind LED mask is promoting biochemical reactions within human cells by using light from various light sources. LED light sources penetrate deep into the skin of penis non-invasive way. The red wavelength band of the light, which is effective on hypodermal cells, has been found successful in the collagen synthesis by activating HDFs as well as regenerating skin. In addition, numerous studies are being conducted in the field of skin aging as the wavelength band is known to aid the recovery of damaged collagen and elastin. Plants that have long been used for medicinal or health purposes are now widely used as raw materials for cosmetics. Many case studies report that complex plant extract can minimize skin irritation, provide nutrition, and form a defense system against the various pollutants, thereby revitalize the skin and improving the overall skin condition. This study provides a definition of various facial skin conditions based on the indicators mainly used by researchers and experts in the field. Research was conducted to examine the effects of LED masks and ampoules on facial skin with the research procedure. In order to validate the experiment, participants were divided into a mixed group and a single group based on their skin condition. The two groups were tasked to use the LED mask and ampoules based on the manuals provided by Celiton according to their skin type. This study aimed to obtain empirical data that can verify the effects of LED mask and ampoules on face skin. For this, four face skin elements were analyzed based on skin type as seen in face skin element indicators using the method as shown in how to check the condition of the face skin. The data present in face skin element indicators were used to check the change in the participants' face skin condition at 4 points in time during 12-week testing period following the method shown in how to check the condition of the face skin. The participants' skin types were identified by using a specialized skin analyzer. Their test method was determined based on the manual provided by Slayton. This study was carried out with men and women in their 20s to 50s who met the criteria for recruitment and who didn't meet any criteria to be excluded from the test. Among all applicants, those without any acute or chronic disease and could be tracked and observed throughout the research period were selected. Test products shows the products used for this study and ampoule provided by Celiton, a fourth generation platinum LED mask, and the MarkView, a resource LED analyzer for skin analysis. The MarkView was done in order to perform a professional skin analysis and for an objective comparison of the skin conditioning to increase the validity of the test result. A systematically defined method was sought in order to establish the objective indicators of the test and strengthen the validity of the test. This study conducted a systematic test based on the algorithm user manuals developed for each skin type provided by Celiton. The manual is comprised of directions for 16 different skin types, as shown in user manuals for skin types provided by Celiton. Face skin is generally classified in 4 types. However, it is necessary to also take into consideration the differing complexion and brightness per skin type. Thus, each skin type was subdivided into 4 types in this study. This means that participants classified into the same skin type can have differing intervals for using ampoules depending on their complexion and other such variation. Such characteristics were reflected into the usual manual for the LED mask and ampoules during test period of 12. In this study, an initial test was performed using a professional skin diagnostic device to classify the participants in groups so that the effects of LED mask and ampoules on specific elements of face skin conditions could be examined. In order to conduct an efficient experiment, participants were classified based on the user manual provided by Seleton as displayed in classification of participants according to the usage method. The test was carried out based on this data. These studies looked at the elements as present in face skin elements indicators to examine the changes to the participant's skin condition. A total of 4 checks were made throughout the test, as shown in process of checking skin conditions. A diagnosis of the skin condition for skin type was made based on 4 elements as seen facial skin element indicators. These 4 elements were checked for the frontal, left, and right side of the face, making it a total of 12 defined elements. The participant's skin condition was checked a total of 4 times, and the results are displayed in recording the result of checking the skin condition. This study aimed to interpret the result of test element in relative terms. To do this, a percentage was set based on the elements that saw the largest change before and after the test. This percentage was compared with the data collected for each element checked. This was done in order to identify the element that saw greatest impact based on test data. Result by usage method shows the changes to skin condition by usage method. When the changes per method were statistically analyzed, it was possible to discern that the degree of their influence on each skin element differed. The largest changes observed were in the flushing element for the mixed method and overall skin glow for the single method. This indicates that the skin elements may be impacted to varying degrees based on the usage method. Result by age shows the result of statistical analysis of the changes according to the age group. It was found that the greatest changes seen per age group were, as such, reduction of excess sebum production and increase in overall growth for the testers in their 20s. Reduction of pigmentation for those in their 30s. Reduction of flushing for those in their 40s, and increase in overall growth for the testers in their 50s. Research indicated that the effect on skin differ according to age. This study, conducted over a 12-week test period to raise the statistical reliability of empirical data. In addition, user manuals for using LED masks and ampoules based on skin type were developed in order to ensure a systematic test. The usage method as of the users were factored into effects of the LED mask ampoules on various aspects of facial skincare, such as flushing, excess sebum secretion, pigmentation, and overall glow. Research shows the effects on the skin varied based on the usage, age, with statistical significant data. Statistical analysis revealed that the more negligent the user had been in their regular skincare, the greater impact from using LED masks and ampoules. The research also verified the safety of using such products. Thank you for listening to me until the end.